of our second season.
It's 2020.
Yes, it's 2020. It's 220s. All that good stuff. We are here. I am Deshon Gray, and I'm sitting here joined by the very wonderful. And introduce yourself to the friends. Everybody's friends.
Of the friends. Hi, friends. Well, to my Banjis out there, my bad bonies.
Hi, Banjis.
My name is BANJI Bad Bone. I also go by the Rap Unicorn.
Okay.
And, I'm over here trying to take over the game.
That's what I'm talking about. High five. I love it. Take it over. Don't get into it. Take it over.
Yeah.
I love it. We're here today on another episode of People Love Other People's Problems. I believe Sacha will be joining us very shortly. However, what you can do if you want to join us and sit on the green sofa with us, please make sure that you are logging on to all social media platforms at PLOPP Life. That's P.L.O.P.P. Life. And we are on YouTube. We are on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We are on Spreaker. We are on iTunes. We are on Google Play. We are on Accelerator Radio. We are on the sofa.
Period.
Yes. And we have so many different people who are here with us tonight. Hi, all the friends. We call everybody friends. Hi, friends.
Hi,
Everybody's
friends.
excited to see you tonight, girl.
What's going
the
on,
Rap
y'all?
Unicorn. Look, Big Homie Quan said he's excited about tonight's show. Hi, Big Homie Quan.
Okay.
But please make sure when you go to YouTube that you do like and subscribe. If you don't want to listen only and you don't want to only see us, but you want to actually have a conversation with us, she would love to talk to you. Would you like to talk to friends?
I would love. Come in.
Tell them
have
how
a
to talk to you.
chat.
That's your number right here tonight.
You
on
know,
that,
it's
on,
like-
right there.
So my number, my request line, make sure you call in. My number is 310
Okay.
910 9676.
Hey.
Make sure you call me extension 1.
All right. One. Tonight's episode, tonight's topic is okay is okay. Okay is okay. And we're going to delve all into that tonight. We're going to talk about why okay is okay. Because some people have a problem with okay. I don't have a problem with okay. You have to know when to have a problem with okay.
Right.
But we'll talk about that. It's a multifaceted situation, and so we'll get all into that. And we also want to give a big shout out to A+. Hi, A+.
Hi,
What's going on? Blessed, highly favored.
Hey,
Blessed
let's just
and
be back
highly-
there chilling.
Chilling.
That's what I do, man.
Chill vibe as soon as I walked in. Okay. Tell
I
them
love how everybody knows A+. Everybody knows A+. Everybody on all of our platforms are like, A+ is
Yeah,
cool.
it's a vibe. You're a
Be
vibe.
chilling.
Period.
And they come in here and they be like, that's A+. He's behind
But yeah,
the scenes.
very much so excited. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, good. A+, how your week been? It's already Tuesday. How was your week?
It's been busy. You know what I'm saying? I had to go ahead and bury a family member. You feel
You
me?
did?
So you know what I'm saying? It was bittersweet. Bittersweet because you know what I'm saying? I got to also see family that I haven't seen in years. Family that I didn't even know existed.
Oh,
and whatnot.
wow.
So my family is scattered all over America, all across the world.
Like most of us.
You know what I mean? So it was sad to see somebody go, but then it was also dope to kind of, you know what I'm saying, see people because, we're all scattered and we don't hang out as much or even connect.
Until
as
it's a
much.
funeral.
Until it's a
Ain't
funeral.
that something? May I ask who passed away?
It was like, an uncle, cousin of mine.
Okay.
Older.
I'm
You know what I'm
sorry.
saying? Just black people health reasons.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got it. Well, you know what? We always have a moment in our show. Well, we can do that now. Actually, we can be on a little bit of unorthodox, can't we, friends? We can do that. We always have a moment in our show where we give our love and our blessings to people who've passed away, and we'll start right there with A+. So we do want to make sure that we're giving friends. Make sure you send A+ some love. It's A+_LA. You can give them some love. Go to the Accelerated Radio Takeover show every Wednesday night at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, right? 9.
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock.
Oh, 10 o'clock. I said it right.
Right.
I know it's the new year, but it's chime
With the homie, big homie.
with the big homie Quan,
Big homie.
who's on the live right now, excited about tonight's show. But yeah, if you want to give some love and some peace and some prayer hands to A+ and his family, friends, you know we do that. So we want to send our love out to A+. We also, I was listening to the radio today and I heard that Kevin Nash's brother passed away.
Oh, snap. I didn't
Oh,
hear that.
wow.
Yeah. Yeah, so we also want to send our love and our prayers to Kevin Nash and his family. We want to give him our condolences on the sincerest prayers that it makes it all right and that, they have an understanding. And that's pretty, a brother, that's kind of close.
That's real close.
Also, too, we want to make sure we're giving our love to the people in Central Tennessee. There was a tornado there, and I think 24 people died. So I know people have lost not only loved ones, but they've also lost their belongings and their things. So we want to make sure that we're keeping them in our prayers. And I know there are a lot of celebrities like Taylor Swift and a whole lot of different people are donating because I think she's from Nashville or she's close to there. So we want to make sure that we are keeping them in our prayers because at any time we never know when that could be us. So we want to make sure we're very cognizant of that. Also, one of a celebrity by the name of Max von Sydow. He was 90 years old. He passed away as well. I didn't find out what he passed away from, but most times we don't even focus on it. If they say it, they say it. If they don't, they don't. We just want to give our love to the family.
And what was his profession?
He was an actor, he was in, oh my God, he was in Judge Dredd. He was in Star Wars. He was in Game of Thrones.
But you know what? 90 years old. That's a
He lived.
He lived.
He did live.
Again, honestly.
He did. He did live. But Sacha did just text and she said some of the streets are closed, but she is on her way, so we will see her very shortly. So y'all pray for her safety here. We always want to make sure we're safe. Also, too, what up, Velvet? A plus Velvet says she loves you. She said, love you, A plus, and 3 purple hearts.
Oh, yeah, I love Velvet, too.
You heard that, Velvet? He said he love you, too, sis.
Much love to my Saint Bernard.
I love it. Velvet. What is it? Velvet? That's my sister. She in my tribe, baby.
My little notions. Everything's velvet.
Yes. Yeah. Everything's velvet.
If you know what that means, then you know. I know you.
Oh, she's giving all the love and kisses. Yes. And thank you to all the friends who are listening, who are watching. Hi, Trinity. Hi, James. Hi, Lachey. Hi, Ronnie. Everybody's watching. Oh, my God. Thank you so much. We love it. We are also still in Women's History Month. So we're so grateful for that. It is the month of the woman where we celebrate the accomplishments and recognize the wonderful, fierce women around the world. Yes. It's Women's History Month. We make history all the time. Herstory.
I heard that. Oh, come on, country,
that's what they say. Herstory. Well, you know, girl, I spent some time there, girl. Yeah. But aren't we all from the country at some point in a roundabout way? Hi, Sacha. Sacha's walked in.
I know, right?
Say hi to the friends. Friends, she made it. We were praying for your safety and safe.
I almost had an accident just now. I'm swerving all over the place.
Oh.
Girl, I was swerving too.
Okay, swerving in yours.
Sliding.
That's swerving you talking about.
No, girl.
No.
She been swerving
I know I'm
to
the
get
bad
here.
bone, but not.
She been swerving in here like you. Sacha walked in here with an old beat mug. Hi, mug. Hi, highlight.
But I was like, what is going on?
Hi, eyeshadow. Hi, earrings. Hi, lipstick. Hi, hairdo. I live for all that carrying on. She know I do. I love a good old beat.
Yeah.
Beat. I learned from the best.
Girl, who?
You.
Oh, you.
Me.
Whitney. Girl.
You.
If you learn from me, girl, you be like,
I learned from you. You are right. I learned by watching you.
Oh, okay.
I remember that commercial.
Yes, honey, but we are going to get into a little bit today, friends. You know, we have a portion of our show what we call Flip and Rotate, and in that particular segment we will be talking about an article that was in CNN that was very interesting.
What was in CNN, girl?
It was an article called "Can Money Buy Happiness?"
Yes, for right now it absolutely can.
Can money buy happiness?
Yes.
Can money buy happiness?
I mean, that's a very interesting art, but it said, can money buy happiness? We're also going to talk about two very important, very touching stories that happened to these two different topics, but kind of similar. That was Nathaniel Woods and J. Tyrone, which better known as J.T. Hollis. And we also do want to send our condolences to the family of Nathaniel Woods because he was also killed in... I'm gonna choose to say killed,
right,
but we'll talk about that a little bit later, and we'll also talk a little bit, about COVID-19.
I'm like the coronas.
That
had somebody swerving on the street.
They said, "Go ahead, you swerving with coronavirus."
That's what I was swerving. The coronavirus.
Are we washing our hands, friends? Please, let's wash our hands. Child, but we'll talk about
hands
that.
was-
Yes, honey.
I
Hi,
can't wait till
Kim.
we get on that
We'll talk
topic.
about that as well.
love your
Velvet
hair, though.
Velvet says hello.
Banji bundles. Banji bundles.
It's
They on sale. They're
ooh.
coming soon.
Velvet says hello, Sacha.
How velvet?
It was a whole nother show going on a minute ago. Hold on.
Was it?
Yeah, it's okay though. We love that. There we also have a portion in our show where we do a random vent. And last week we were just kind of chilling and getting back into the swing of things. I don't think we did an official
You did
random
not,
vent.
and I was ready.
You was ready. Why you didn't say something? You should be like, I got a random vent.
You know, because we was just on something else. We was vibing.
We was
So, you know.
vibing. We was vibing. Normally, you know, the resident, the man of the house, we should say. We deemed him that. The A plus. He here pressing all the buttons and making sure we sound and look good everywhere, boo. But A plus, you got a random vent today?
Yeah, I got a random.
Because A plus said he had like 3 months of random vents. Yeah.
You was backed up with random?
I
Was you backed up?
I was all the way backed up.
Oh. You wasn't blue backed up, was you?
Low key.
I'm in Blue Ivy.
Low key. Shout out to Blue Ivy.
Shout out to Blue Ivy with her
Blue
60
Ivy.
braids.
Natural.
I love it.
Shout out to Jay-Z.
Shout out to Jay-Z and her mama Beyonce.
For real.
Shout out to the Carters and all their children. The Brady Bunch. The clan.
The clan. The royal clan. The real royal clan.
Yeah. But what you got a random event, Mr. Plus?
Like you express something to somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You interested, or you want to do business, or let's do something together, right?
Let's do something together.
And then just like the immediate like, oh, I can't do it. I'm tied up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo,
Without consideration?
yeah, like, man, you low-key had me gassed. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I just it bothers me. It irritates me.
You want to
know what
keep
I'm
it.
Flakers, like I'd rather you kept that to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
if you knew you was gonna be tied up in a situation, like don't bring the situation up.
Okay, I get that.
It's just irritating, and that's on many levels.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Business, you know what I'm saying? Dating, all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna express something, express interest, make sure you follow through.
Follow through.
If you're not,
Say that one more time, please.
make sure you follow through. If you're not gonna follow
Those
through,
listening at home.
if you're not gonna follow through, you know what I'm saying? Just keep
Don't
it to
say
yourself.
that.
Don't share. I don't want to hear that shit.
Okay. And you know what? To add on to that, because we can add on to people's random if you want to. Keep it consistent.
Thank you.
And do what you always have done. Don't what they say. Nipsey say don't fold.
Don't fall.
Cause you know some of these folk fold like laundry, baby.
You know what?
I'm talking about like pillowcases and panties, baby, like towels and shorts.
You know what?
Fold.
I have to say to comment on that. I do believe in that. I believe that you should be a man of your word. I should be a woman of my word, and all around, right? Mm-hmm. But.
Oh no, not but.
But there is a but. Like, I
Okay.
understand the black and white of it all. Like, no, be a man of your word. These are facts. This is what you said. That's it. That's what I'm holding you to. Mm-hmm. But there is this little crazy little thing called life. You know, that is significant, that does happen to people. Mm-hmm. And I feel like if somebody has enough respect to come to you and say, you know, I apologize about taking your time. I apologize about taking not only your time plus your money equals your, right? So if they have enough respect to do that, then I applaud them for that. Because at the end of the day, you're still keeping your word. You said you messed up. And now I hold you accountable for that.
Factual.
For future events.
But that's
right?
being responsible and accountable, right?
Exactly. Accountability.
I think in exchanges like that, though, I don't think sometimes the flaker knows the impact that will have in that person, though, because it might not be serious to that person, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So I'm with you on the life aspect, but no, it is what it is. Let's do better, y'all.
You're right. Miss Banji Badbone, the rap unicorn. You got a random
What's
event, my
going
darling?
on?
You have a random event?
Do I have a random?
You have one.
Oh, I do.
You have one. It could be anything. It could be something that you want. It could be an affirmation. It could be something that just gets on your nerves. It could be something that's just a meme that you saw on the internet. It could be anything that's just a pet peeve. Anything at all.
Mm-hmm. Okay, one of my biggest pet peeves of all time.
Okay.
Is.
And this is on the topic of misogynist. Right?
Okay.
Misogynistic men.
Oh.
I am so sorry.
Okay.
When it comes down to double standards. I have a problem with double standards. I have a problem that a man is able to do certain things, quote unquote, to society that a woman is not able to do.
Okay.
You know, I understand there are certain sensitivities because women, you know, have certain parts, you know, have certain things that are a little more precious, you know, but when it comes down to it, I think that there should be a level grounding. There should be an equal playing ground when it comes to opinions about what women do and how they do it, you know, according to how they dress.
Okay.
So I'm going to leave it like that, real general, and I'm going to let y'all talk on it.
Okay.
I'll keep going.
Okay.
But that's what you're here for, though.
Okay.
You
want to hear y'all thoughts.
I don't have COVID.
Bring in no COVID. All right. We're going to keep it like.
I needed to,
Okay.
I wanted to give you some energy.
That's very important in this herstory, women's herstory month.
Right.
It's very
the
important.
misogyny.
Yeah.
Got to go. We don't need it.
Patriarch.
Down with the patriotism, the patriarchal society.
Right.
Something like that. Y'all know what I meant. You got a random thing?
I do. To that old man who almost ran me off the road. I had to slam on my brakes. He slammed on it. Watch the people in front of you.
Okay.
That's my vent.
Okay.
You know, because which I don't have my hand on my phone driving, but if I was distracted, perhaps when this idiot.
Yes,
he slammed on his brakes. Just randomly.
Really?
I think he thought that I was following him. You would have been lucky if I was following you.
Oh. Sir,
he slammed on his brakes, and I almost slammed in the back of him.
Are you serious?
Then he pulls up on the side of me, and he cursing. And I'm not even that type of driver. I'm not an angry driver, but
you don't have road rage?
I don't.
Okay.
Today I did, though.
Okay.
That is a blessing, because
no, I don't. But I mean, who just slams on their brakes just because?
The old man that was
nobody's on the road. It's just he and I. And he just slammed it. And then when I'm driving past, he's cursing me out. But you could see he had mental issues. He's talking to himself.
Well, when people like that, you leave them, let them go on.
Yeah.
Go on, sir.
Well, after I told you a couple of words, too. Sorry.
Because you know what? Sometimes you do let them go, but sometimes you have to let crazy people know, listen, you want to play crazy? I'll play crazy, too, and I'll raise you, too. Don't play with me, because I can play cuckoo, too.
I'm like, what are you doing? But, yeah, he slammed on it. So, yeah, look ahead. Keep your head up. Keep your eyes on the road. That's my random event.
Okay. It's so funny because we all kind of, our random events all kind of like swirl with each other, because my random event kind of goes towards that too.
Well, what it say?
My random event is stop blaming clowns for being clowns. Ask yourself why you keep going to the circus.
Well,
you paying for the ticket to go to the circus?
Come on. Ask yourself why you keep going to the damn circus.
Well, you know what? I sure do. I go to the circus sometimes.
You do?
I get entertained.
Yeah.
You do. I think we all do.
We do.
The Lord said, do
I'm
not
not
argue with a fool because you become a what?
You become a fool.
Huh. But you know what? I show up sometimes.
Yeah.
I think we all do sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes we do.
Okay.
Sometimes you gotta go in your bag.
We don't know. Like, you know, we're entertained. And we're blinded,
we are.
So.
And sometimes I think we're in awe. You're like, are they serious? Is this for real? But at the end of the day, you can't be mad at them, because a clown is going to be a clown. It can't be anything differently than that.
Yeah.
But there is a person that's also watching too that's not a clown. He is actually the opposite of a clown. He's the king.
Ooh,
that's Mr. Brian E. Sibley. How you doing, Mr. Brian? We can't wait till you come plop on the sofa with us.
Brian.
We're so excited.
Is it Bryant or Brian?
Brian E.
Oh.
Sibley.
Oh, okay.
And I said that correctly. Yes. So, you know what? We do have a few items in the news today. They're really quick items, but do you guys feel like just listening to a Biggie song really quick?
Yeah, can we?
Listen to a Biggie song really quick. Okay, we sitting here, you friends. Make sure that you are going to all social media platforms and looking up PLOPP Life. That's PLOPP on all, and follow us, like and subscribe wherever you can do that at. And we're gonna play like a few seconds of Biggie Smalls, in reverence to his passing Monday.
I know.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
It's been 23 years.
big.
Yes, and then we're going to come back and talk about a little bit of news. And we're here with the rap unicorn, the bad BANJI bad bone boo.
Triple B.
With the BANJI bundles in.
With the BANJI bundles.
Yeah.
And they BANJI bundles.
What? Yes.
BANJI
Brian said he'll be in the studio soon.
And they BANJI bundles.
And they BANJI bundles. You better be, girl, multiple streams of income. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you need. Get live, motherfucker. As we proceed to give you what you need. Not five, motherfucker. Get live, motherfucker.
Now turn the mics up. Turn that mic up. Yeah, the beat is knocking. Leave that mic up though. Turn that shit the fuck up. What? Turn it louder. Yeah. Who shot ya? Separate the weak from the ops. Leap hard to creep them Brooklyn streets. It's on, nigga. Fuck all that bickering beef. I can hear sweat trickling down your cheek. Your heartbeat sound like Sasquatch feet. Thundering, shaking the concrete. Then the shit stopped when I fall the plot. Neighbors call the cops, said they heard mad shots. Saw me in the drop, 3 1/4. Slaughter, electrical tape around the daughter. Old school, new school, need to learn though. I burn, baby, burn like disco inferno. Burn slow like blunts with yayo. Peel more skins than Idaho potato. Niggas know the lyrical molesting is taking place. Fucking with B.I.G. it ain't safe. I make your skin chafe. Rashes on the masses. Bumps and bruises. Blunts and Land Cruisers. Big Papa smash fools, bash fools. Niggas mad because I know the cash rules. Everything around me, 2 Glock 9s. Any motherfucker whispering about mine. And I'm Brooklyn's finest. You rewind this, bad boys behind this.
For those who have been under a rock, that was Biggie Smalls, Who Shot Ya? 95. It's been 23 years since Biggie's passed away. So we wanted to just give a little acknowledgement on PLOPP Life. Yeah. And we also have in the building Triple B, as I was saying, BANJI Bad Bone.
Yeah.
Who's going to be sitting in with us for the next hour and a half.
Yes.
And I think we're done with all our random events, are we?
We are. We're gonna get into it. We can get into the news.
Come on,
Barbara Walters.
And up on the agenda first is from CNN study. Can money buy happiness?
That's flip and rotate.
Oh, is it? Metro ride sharing.
Wait a
How
minute,
about
before
that?
we do that, can we give some big ups to Cheesecake de Granger?
Oh dang, I totally forgot.
Come on, we didn't.
I know, right?
Come on,
Hashtag where's the cheesecake?
Hashtag where's the cheesecake? Hashtag it ain't never here. Hashtag only guys get cheesecake. Hashtag.
Cheesecake de Granger caters to everyone, unicorns included.
Yeah. Cheesecake, let me tell you something about Cheesecake de Granger. Cheesecake de Granger is getting ready to have a sickening revamp of that website, baby. When y'all tell y'all gonna be ready for this, you're not gonna be ready, but you better get ready and get your coins together too, because you're going to have to spend them in order to get some.
Yes.
Okay.
You like cheesecake? Okay, that's great.
What's your favorite flavor?
I don't like too much of the cheese though. I need
more crust.
You like crusty crust?
Okay.
You know, like even my beef powder, I need it to be crusty.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah,
I
get it.
Yes. You got to get up on this big black face.
Right here, like that.
Like that.
Ooh.
Like that right there.
And
I like that.
Oh, your nails are gorgeous.
Aren't they?
I'm inspired. Oh.
That's why I had to hide mine.
Thank you.
Oh.
Inspired by my unicorn self.
I'm inspired. I think I want to get some glittery nails. Like that
those
now.
are very pretty.
I love them.
Over 65 flavors is what we got.
Okay.
www.cheesecakedegranger.com.
Is it up now?
No.
So call.
It'll be up on tomorrow.
Okay, so
but you can give us a call or text.
Okay.
310-774-6701.
What's your favorite
and we deliver.
Raspberry.
Raspberry. That's the first time I've heard
love
somebody.
raspberry cheesecake.
Shut.
It's rare. It's rare. You don't find that on real calendars like that.
Come
but
on now.
She got 65 flavors.
Raspberry 65? On there.
I know. Ooh. She got a whole berry section. Y'all better get up on cheesecake. She got a berry section. She got a liquor section. She got
a chocolate
a
section.
Fruit section. She got a chocolate section.
Girl.
Yeah. It is. I'm excited about the website, though.
We got an edible section coming soon for those.
You know what? God dog it.
For those who partake.
I don't really know what I'm doing with edibles. I don't partake.
She said the same thing about this. Let me tell you something. She said the same thing about almond roca, and she brought me a almond roca cheesecake. Girlfriend only needs 5 or 10 minutes, and she said, "I don't know how to make that. Taste this." I'm like, I knew you could do it. She, yeah. It eventually, right?
Yes. Eventually.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I mean, we know it's an upstanding, high class chic company.
Come on, chic.
Yeah, chic. But we know. But anyway, what's up on the news, child? Up on the news?
Metro ride sharing.
Metro ride sharing. The Metro system. For those who are locally in Los Angeles, the Metro system is the bus system.
Right.
Every city, every major city has a public transportation system, correct?
They do.
And most small ones too. Anyway, the public transportation system is going to be starting a ride sharing program similar to Lyft and Uber.
What?
Yes,
really?
Yes, honey. It said they're going to be cheaper than Uber and Lyft.
Okay.
You can only it only is going to travel to certain neighborhoods. Those are their words, not mine. You can only travel in this particular Metro ride sharing car between 1 and 5 miles.
Okay.
It will not go over 5 miles now. And you can also
That's it.
Yes.
That's
you
all.
can also pay for it with your tap card.
Oh, that's dope.
So if you got your public transportation cards, you can pay for it and it's going to be launching this summer. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good.
It is. Big homie Quan says Sacha's in the building.
Hi, big homie Quan.
Yes. He's excited about tonight's show. Yes, it will be. And speaking of Uber is today they were testing out their self-driving robot cars in San Francisco. Again. Well, yeah, because what was it 2018? They did it in Tempe, Arizona, and hit a pedestrian and killed somebody.
Yeah, killed the driver.
Yeah, but no, they said they hit a pedestrian.
But the driver also died in another incident.
Oh wow! Mm-hmm. So they were testing it out today, but they also had 2 people sitting in the front of the car, in the driver and the passenger side today. Yeah,
really?
Sure, yeah, they did. But I'm interested to see.
Good.
I mean, if it's between 1 and 5 miles, I mean, I'm believing they'll probably be in my neighborhood.
Probably so.
They probably
And what is
will.
it? 10 to 15 most accidents happen?
Really?
Ooh.
Well, what is
I mean, I drive, but Uber ain't nothing wrong with
Give
Uber.
us the
My
stats.
general statistics.
Come on,
stats.
give us the
10 to
stats.
15 to what?
Stats 10 to 15 miles per hour. I mean, if you want to Google that, most accidents happen.
Really?
They do not happen at high speeds.
Well, I don't know how fast they'll be going. I just know they're going to be going up to 5. You can go anywhere from between 1 and 5 miles. You can't go over 5 miles. If your destination over 5 miles, you have to get your Uber or Lyft. They won't be going over that.
That's like riding a quick.
Like a little quick piece, little quick piece of something. Yeah, that's what that is. Also, too, in Chile,
Right.
at the Arturo Merino Benitez International Airport, there was a robbery. At the airport.
At the airport.
An armed gang of 10 people dressed in DHL uniforms. They didn't work for DHL.
Right.
Let's say that Plopplife is not saying
not.
that they worked for DHL. But they were dressed in DHL uniforms, held up a Brinks van, and got away with $15 million.
That's crazy.
$14 million in American cash and $1 million in euros.
That's
Now,
crazy.
I don't know about anybody. Friends, what y'all think about that? Because I think
Listen,
that sounds like an inside job to me.
I would think so.
let me tell
What the
you.
hell?
One person was hurt that was pushed. One security guard was hurt that was pushed. They entered in the cargo area. It happened on yesterday at 11 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time. and there were no fatalities. The officials believe that it was carried out by pros that had some inside intel. And the reason they believe that is because the same thing happened in 2014, and they got away with $10 million.
Really?
And yes, and the security protocols, the necessary security measures were not implemented. So it sounds to me like somebody, because the first thing I said was, aren't Brinks guards armed?
Right.
For what?
Yeah, they are. All of them
For
are.
two, aren't there like security police and everything else
In the airport?
In the airport.
I mean,
You gotta
everybody
go
don't
around
work
in
like Homeland Security.
circles.
Well,
You wouldn't they have somebody there?
listen, you had to know the ins and outs of that airport. You had to know when that truck was going to be coming.
Yes.
You had to know it was going to be a good old truck on there. And to know that none of the Brinks guards even shot at the people who also had guns, and nobody got hurt at all, period. And only one person got pushed and got a little hurt.
Yeah.
Said,
Right.
That money got split a few ways.
They came
baby.
up 3 months before.
Right.
They told that same security guard, "You want $50,000 or not, or do you want to work at this little job?" And
You
who
said
gonna
or not.
and put your baby through what? Through
Okay.
school?
Because you went shit like that. How far the money go
To
there?
get pushed. She said, "Push me as hard as you
Ooh.
need to."
Pretty far.
So with $15 million,
That's
they said
excessive.
they good for life.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
14 million of it was in American money.
American,
$1 million
right.
was in euros. And euros is more than our money,
Yeah,
isn't
it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
well.
Dude, I showed it. Tried
They
to send a
said-
cash app and it turned into $7. Turned into like $15. I said, "Hold up." So I had to research, y'all. Google research.
Yes.
Research.
It was a little odd to me too, but you know, whatever. I mean, also too, Sacha.
Yeah.
The winos.
Yeah, that's close.
The winos. The rhinos. The rhinoceros.
The rhinoceros. Well,
No, they ain't danger. They gone.
They gone, girl. They only got 2 left on the continent. 2 northern rhinos. That's the only 2 left on the entire planet Earth.
And they're both female.
And they're
was that?
both female. We live long, we last.
Where was their campaign? Where was
know-
the campaign?
Well, you know what they
Right.
had?
Rhinos.
They did have they had campaigns prior to just to try to bring attention to what was going on, because you know, of course, with everything that we're doing is affecting wildlife, whether y'all believe it or not, that global warming, it's affecting everything.
Climate
not just
change,
that, climate
everything.
change, right.
And poaching.
Right. Totally poaching.
Yeah.
And you already know the elephants, they're
Yes.
also endangered and they're killing them at rapid rates, but it's only 2.
It's 2 white rhinos left.
right.
And they're both female, and they're mother and daughter.
Right. And the father died in 2018. That was all over the news when the dad passed away.
Yeah.
And so, but the good news is that they extracted the eggs, like they do with us. They
Yeah.
extracted the eggs from these 2 to see if perhaps later on they can be
Didn't they take some of the father's semen?
in a laboratory. Yeah.
Okay.
So hopefully they can create something. I'm on the fence about cloning.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
just 2, James.
Just 2, James.
But I don't know. In this situation, I think I might be an advocate for cloning.
I was gonna say they can use another
Yeah.
kind of rhinoceros, but that wouldn't be white rhinos. Then it would be
wouldn't be.
something else.
It would be something else.
Jesus.
That's so scary.
But that's crazy though. How many they've had to 2. 2 left.
Yeah. And they're in a conservatory in Kenya.
They are.
In
yeah.
Kenya.
In Kenya.
In Kenya.
They are.
Yes.
So.
Oh wow. Well, speaking of 2 big white things, Dolly Parton.
You and your segue.
I was not about to play with her.
I mean,
Yeah.
I couldn't figure another way to get into it.
I'm a lie.
I couldn't think of a way to get into it, but
Yes,
speaking
yes,
of 2 big
with
white
the-
things,
Yes, the segue.
Dolly Parton.
Come on, Dolly.
She just turned 74 this year.
Did she?
She did.
Come on, Dolly.
And she wants to, next year when she turns 75,
What she
she
wanna
wants
do?
to grace the covers of Playboy magazine. She want to show them big old titties again.
Wait, huh?
She did it when she was 32 years old in 1978.
And she want to do it again.
And she said, I think it will be interesting for me to be on Playboy again at 75 years old.
Why?
No anniversary.
Why not?
Is it? Okay.
Listen, aging is beautiful.
It is.
I feel like when
aging is
beautiful.
It's
beautiful.
I love Dolly Parton.
But does she need to be nude? Does she need to bear it all? Does it need to be on display?
Well, I'm sure they don't look 75. They won't look 75 with big old fake titties. They gonna look like they did when she was 32.
I know they will.
Right, digital.
Ain't no digital. Listen, Dolly Parton said, I've had so many different plastic surgeries, which helps you to at least keep young. And she said, I have a very odd look. I look a little cartoonish anyways, and cartoons don't age. I love her. She said about herself. I give her Dolly Parton. So she said, Big Homie Quan said, I don't need to see nobody's grannies in Playboy. Big Homie Quan, you looked at Playboy?
Which one of y'all? Y'all want to see Dolly Parton in Playboy?
Would y'all like to see Dolly Parton in Playboy?
Friends, y'all want to see Dolly Parton in Playboy? At 75.
Oh, you're right, at 70.
She want to wait till she's 75.
At
3/4 of a century?
You know, do you, Dolly?
See? Dolly do.
Triple D.
Triple D. What size are her? I think she's past a D.
No, I thought she had them reduced.
She did?
Yeah, I thought,
Okay. She
was somewhere up there.
Yeah, she was real big. And she did. You're right.
I thought she was having some back issues, and so she went a few years ago and she had a reduction.
She did.
Do they hurt?
I don't know. I don't have implants.
I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about the bosom size in general.
I don't know, girl. Do they hurt?
Do they covered. I ain't got nothing.
Oh, okay. Well. She don't got nothing in. Listen, friends, we make sure y'all go to YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and all the different places, and to make sure you like and subscribe and keep on listening to us and watching us and playing with us, and please call in with us. And what's the phone number?
The phone number.
Come on.
Y'all ready for this voice?
Come on, BANJI Bad Bone.
310.
Ooh.
910.
Yes.
96.
Yes.
76. Extension 1.
Ooh.
That's what y'all hear when y'all call my phone. Y'all get that voicemail. That's what voice.
That's what you hear.
You do. I heard it. You do.
Huh?
That's what we hear.
I heard it. This is my voicemail, and I was like, oh. Before we go to a break, Big Homie Quan said Dolly Parton better off getting paid by Pornhub than Playboy. Ooh. At least there's an amount people who like gilfs. Granny.
Oh.
But I don't think she's doing it for the video portion. She's just a picture.
Gilfs.
Gills?
You like that?
That sounds like some new type of animal. It sounds like a mutation.
It is a new type of animal.
That's
I don't know if you want to be bothered with it, but hi, honey. But yeah, well, you know what? Can we go into one of BANJI Bad Bone songs?
Can we hear one of BANJI?
What song you want to hear?
Oh, I mean, what y'all want to hear? Let me see.
What song you want to hear? Tell A+ what to play. He'll play whatever you want him to play.
Let's hear. Okay, this is one of my first songs on iTunes across all streaming platforms.
Okay.
It's called Too Close.
Too Close.
Let's hear Too Close.
Come on, Too Close.
We gonna hear Too Close.
This one just says like back
up off me. Are we too close right now?
You know, like get up off me. When you see coronavirus coming your way, you tell them, "Hey, too close to me, back, honey. Play that thing.
Okay. Here y'all go, BANJI Bad Bone, Too Close.
It's me again. BANJI. You know what? Let me just talk to him real quick. Look. It's really hard to be humble in a world like this. Kinda hard to be loyal when you look like this. What it's like to be blessed with a curse and a gift. In the crowd of pit bulls, baby, I'm that bitch. You know you never catch me slipping, I just tighten my shoes. Why you asking all these questions? What you want me to prove? Got some new fans spinning, think they testing my cool. Well, if they go against BANJI, then they begging to lose. And now I don't need compliments, I got plenty of confidence. Just as long as you pay, just as long as I'm profiting. Got the baddest bitches, you be popping and locking it in my H-Town glory. Houston, we rocking it like that. I'm just trying to flex, so can you niggas bag that?
call up to you, say I'm here to get my bag back. Think I'm in the office, how I send all facts. Yeah, I'm pretty like a candle, watch me drip on wax. Way too close to me, back, honey, way too close to me. Back, honey, way too close to me. Back, honey. Yo, I'm trying to change the game up, so I'm breaking out the piggy bank. Got it going up like gas prices in real estate. Want a date, charging you interest at the highest rate. Cause my game code is LeBron traded to Golden State. Shout out to Pretty Gang, throw your weave up. When I posted in the jungles, tell them throw your bees up. When I posted up in Long Beach, throw your C's up. And if you corporate thuggin', nigga, throw your green up. Yeah, I get it, I got it, I'm going good. Hustling, planting these seeds, reaping as much as I could. I'm fire, you niggas would. I'm freedom, you niggas should. Keep coming for me, I'm repelling, zapping all of you bugs. Come on, just show me love, I'm popping like I'm the bub. Serving them like the plug, my bars, yeah, that's the drugs. Got a dose of Banji Island, now you fiending for the next hit. Just wait for it like new shows on Netflix. Too close for comfort. Too close for comfort. Way too close to me. Back, honey, way too close to me. Back, honey, way too close to me. Back, honey. Too close for comfort. Way too close to me. Back, honey, way too close to me. Back, honey, way too close to me. Back, honey. Too close for comfort.
Hey, back. You way too close to me. Back. You way too close. Girl, I like that catchy.
It is.
I love it. But y'all not too close to us. We on the sofa. We having a good time. Plop down with us. Make sure you do it every single Tuesday, 8 to 10. How they do that, Miss Groshie?
You make sure that you go and you
Did you hear
subscribe.
I'll give you all of it.
Make sure you go and you subscribe to. Oh, thank you, Harold. Subscribe to our page on YouTube. Make sure you go and follow us on Instagram. PLOPP Life. That's People Love Other People's Problems. P.L.O.P.P. I know we do. Hi, Braylon. Braylon, you gotta come on here.
Oh, the human mannequin. Come on, Braylon.
Yes, come on, Bray. And right now, though, we have the ever so talented, the beautiful unicorn herself, BANJI Bizzadbone.
Yes, and she ain't too close to us. Bang. And Erica said I could see me bumping that. You liked it?
Yeah, it was dope.
We about to get into her whole interview, but how can they get that song real quick?
Right. You can get that song by going on YouTube. You can go on iTunes. You can go all across all streaming platforms. Just look for Too Close under BANJI Badbone.
BANJI BADBONE. BANJI Badbone. The number 2 and close.
Okay,
there we go.
So BANJI is, a lot of people don't know, but BANJI came from the ballroom like back in the day.
BANJI cut.
So, right?
Really?
So BANJI realness, BANJI cut, BANJI all that, right? So pretty much the word was a New York word. Yeah. Okay. And it was used in the ballroom for like, or anybody in New York, whether a woman or a man who is like urban, street,
round
sassy,
the
way.
Really?
You know.
I learned something every day.
It's another word for, I guess, for, turned up. Ratchet.
Yeah, but kind of like hood, like glam.
It's like in between. The way I like to explain it, it's in between bad and bougie. So
yeah,
BANJI.
Okay.
BANJI. Yeah.
And then the bad bone came from. I hated being called like yellow bone. You so red. You so yellow. Yeah. And it was just so.
Because y'all is red bones down
red
here.
Red bones, yellow bones. And so I came up with bad bone instead of being a bad bitch. Bone. Bad bitches chase what? The dog. The bone. So bad bone.
Bad
you know what I'm saying?
I love it. Where you from, boo?
I am so I was born here in Los Angeles. But I moved to Houston, Texas.
Okay.
H-Town. H-Town. I used to live right up the street from, Beyonce's mom's shop, her salon
really?
shop. That's a little tea for y'all. And then I moved back out here, and then I lived in Inglewood, Gardena.
Come on, Inglewood and Gardena.
Yeah, so I rep Inglewood, Gardena, and Houston.
Okay. Wow.
So Inglewood, Gardena, Houston, stand up. What's up?
All right. BANJI Badbone, are you single?
I am
where you pausing?
In a
situation.
You're dating?
Situation.
Okay. Okay.
things.
Okay.
Right. A situation.
I just want to know if y'all want to tear the DMs up. Don't go into DMs because the situation's complicated. Don't worry about it. Just go get music.
I can come say hi.
Let's go get music.
You know,
download the music.
What's your credit score? No, but look, no, for real. Like honestly, I'm really focused. I'm just really focused on this paper and this business and building myself as a brand. Okay. I'm young, you know, not only being young, but I'm an African American trans woman in this community, and I feel like it's imperative that we stay strong when it comes to the stigma that we have on us, right? Of, you know, being this or being that. So I just gotta stay business.
Okay, I love it.
For now, but hit me up. You never know what can happen.
Oh,
yeah.
Well then slide in the DMs.
Because we don't have, she ain't got no problem with somebody want to pay for some studio time, amen? Yes, I'm serious. I can see you right there. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So now, do you only rap or do you also sing?
Okay, so I started off writing poetry. And then from writing poetry,
that makes sense. You
evolved.
Okay.
I was in the church for a little bit.
Come on, church.
I know I'm ratchet, but I'm used to be in the church.
Right.
I used to be in the church.
Get on this mic, though. Get a little
closer.
Right.
I'm acting like I'm scared of the
I
mic.
know, girl.
I used to be scared of the mic.
Ooh.
Now I thought
rapping all night. All right, so
we just gonna leave it at that.
No, but I went from poetry, and then I started singing. I started singing in the choir, and then from there I fell in love. Well, this may be a question for later, but just like
go ahead.
I fell in love with Lauryn Hill. That's my baby.
Didn't we all?
L Boogie. When I first heard L Boogie, she embodied everything it was to be, you know, not only a feminist, but just an empowered African American woman who could rap and could sing.
You first heard Fuji Lauryn Hill or Miss Education Lauryn Hill?
I first heard Fuji Lauryn Hill. Like way back. Like mixtapes before she even started dropping the Fugees.
Right.
Yeah.
So you fell in love with Lauryn Hill.
I fell in love with Lauryn Hill.
Right.
Yeah, and then L Boogie came, and you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's where I get my little sass from. And so I do sing. And I usually just sing on my tracks as a backup. So on Too Close, that is me singing in the background.
Okay. Really?
Up there a little bit.
Okay. Well, she said she sang in the choir.
Okay. What was the first song you sang in church?
The first song, oh my!
You remember?
It just brought me back.
Ooh.
I did do oh my God. Okay, y'all, why would y'all do this to me?
Why wouldn't we?
My first solo, I think was, you know what it was? It was what was that?
Not Headsprung.
Oh, hold on. I'm trying to remember. I haven't been a Christian for a while, y'all. I'm still Christian at heart.
Okay.
Right.
You've been to church in a minute.
Right.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Got it.
How
it go? Hum it.
Go tell it on.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Over
the hills and everywhere. Yeah.
Oh,
well, let her sing. Let her sing it.
Oh.
Let her sing it.
That Jesus Christ is born.
All right.
Yeah.
Friends.
Okay.
Okay.
You remember though? That's awesome.
She said, "I'm a rapper." So do you? So it to you is you say? I know you say you're a rapper. Do you think there's a difference between rap and hip hop?
Is there a difference between rap and hip hop? I think there is. I think there's a slight difference.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't want to get.
Get into it. We on the sofa.
We gonna get into it.
Right.
Right.
Come on.
Let's plop.
Plopping.
I think there's a difference. I think that anybody can rap.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
I think that hip hop started out in the heart.
Okay.
Not everybody trying to chart, right?
All right.
So back to what L Boogie said, you know, back in the day, like everybody not trying to chart. Anybody can rap and make hit the charts, right?
Okay.
But not everybody got hip hop in their soul. Not everybody really knows what it is. People don't. First of all, I guarantee, and y'all can ask me after this. They don't even know what rappers started. What was the first rap song? La-di-da. You know what I mean? They don't know about la-di-da. They don't know about nothing. They don't know anything about hip-hop. So most people don't do their research. Most don't have influences from the get-go, from New York, where it like really started.
Okay.
Right.
And, you know, so I just feel like there is a difference. There's rap nowadays where anybody can just be a rapper.
Right.
And I honestly, I'm not gonna say that race has anything to do with it. I'm not even gonna go there. You know, because you never know. First of all, I grew up in foster care, so the reason why I was bouncing around so much, I kind of skipped over that a little bit, child. But I grew up in foster care, so knowing that, living with white people, living with different type of people, I know that you can be displaced, right? And still know and let that be your culture. That can still be your culture. So no matter what race you are, it's just hip hop has to be in your heart. Start in your heart. You have to know the history, and it's the difference between just rapping and coming up with something that rhymes, because anybody can rhyme. It's called a poem.
It's all a poem. And I think something you said was very poignant, because I think rap is the the putting the words together, whatever. But hip hop is the culture.
It's the culture.
It's the culture.
For sure.
Yes.
What's well, I still have my iPod. But if we were to like pick up something in your phone, what are you listening to right now?
If you picked up my phone right now, you are listening
Not
to...
Lauryn Hill.
Right.
No, I'm just saying.
Right.
No, I know.
Right. No, we know Lauryn Hill.
No, honestly, if you pick up my phone right now, you literally will hear no other track, no other album. You will only hear BANJI Bad Bones, exclusive, coming out, new album this summer, BANJI Island. Period.
Really? I live. Come on, Snoop. Snoop said, I want to thank me.
Right. Yes.
And that's a plug.
So you listen to me.
And I listen to me. And honestly, and it's not saying I shade anybody. I have so many favorite rappers. I love Nicki Minaj. I love Andre 3000. I love. There's different rappers that I'm inspired by, that I love, that I look up to in certain ways, and I study certain rappers because I want to get certain ethics from them, right?
Okay.
But I have to look to myself, and I look in the mirror every day, and I truly have to figure out who I am and what's my story. Because at the end of the day, I hear so many reflections of what's already out there. So I wanted to make sure that there was some type of genuinence within my flow. There was something I want to study. I really like go in and I study. I'm about to teach a class. I'm getting real hood. Like, that's when I start coming out. You hear BANJI coming out? Study. I does this, right? No, but I truly just like try to look to myself, and I want to be as original. I want to be as original as possible. So that's why I do that in this point in time.
Okay.
So,
well, no, that was honest. That was good.
Yeah. In this day and age of there can only be one, do you feel in this culture that you're in of hip hop rap, do you think there is a space for Lil' Kim and Nicki Minaj, or Nicki Minaj and Cardi B? Can they all coexist?
You know what? I think they can. Like, here's the thing about music. Music is endless. Music is like energy. It never dies. It just keeps revolving, right? Yeah. So I feel like, why can't they hop on a track together? Like, why can, you may have more awards than me, but I have more recognition here, or whatever the case may be. I don't feel like there is enough to have two people in the lane. Now, what I also agree with is that women, men in the rap and hip hop and the rap game, I think you should always feel like you're the greatest and like you're the best. Okay. And if you don't rep that, if you don't have that confidence, you don't belong in the rap game, period. Because that's where that came from. Hip-hop. That's real hip-hop, right? That's culture. You always
start off as battling, right?
You the queen of this, you the best, you that, you know what I mean? Until you become that, until you're held as that, right? And sometimes, and nowadays, it's held as how many Grammys you have. But no, that's rap. That's back to rap, because anybody can make a song.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
What type of impact would you like to have on the culture? Where do you see yourself going with your career?
My main thing with my music, one thing I want to do is I want to influence and inspire and give a voice to trans people. Period. Right? So that's one side of it. The other side of it, socialism. Boom. I'm here. Socialism, right? I want to hold that crown, but I also want to hold the crown of unity, and I want to hold the crown of equal playing grounds for everybody. I want to hold the grounds of positivity with the bark behind it, right? So I rap about this, I rap about that, and I'm telling my story, my personal story, but I also want there to be some type of unity to say, we can all do this together. It ain't got to be backbiting and trying to steal somebody's song and all the bullshit that happens, in rap. So that's what I want to uphold, socialism and unity within the rap game. So.
Let me put my Sacha Granger hat on. What obstacles, if any, have you come in this particular, being in this field, being a trans woman? Was that you, Sacha?
That was.
Come on. I was in there.
I was trying to get there.
Go ahead. Okay. I went too quick.
That's fine, though.
Okay.
No, that's an excellent question.
If any.
No, there's definitely plenty.
Okay.
There's plenty. And I'm not. There's so many situations I couldn't even go over within this segment, right? But
give us a couple. Get a friend some.
All right,
friend. We love
friends.
people love other people's problems.
So, just like on this last track that I did on, actually a song that we're going to play today, an exclusive called Money Rose.
Money Rose.
Money Rose. We're going to play that. That's the first single off my album, BANJI Island. But during the process of that song, it was so hard because I went to, without them, and mind you, this is me talking through the phone. This is me talking to people I already know, my networks already have.
Okay.
And I found so many letdowns as far as like, you know, I would go to one connection. They'll be like, okay, cool. Well, let me get an engineer for you. Cool. I called him. All right, what? $20 an hour? Okay, cool. Call them up. All right. They call them up. They're like, okay, cool. Oh, dope artist. Oh, they see my page. Oh, she a bad little bitch. Oh, da-da-da-da. Oh, by the way, but she is a tranny. She is a transgender. She is a trans woman. And then... Oh,
I'm bugged.
Oh, you know I'm bugged. Oh, my bad. I couldn't make it. Oh, I'm not keeping my word. You know, right? And it's just... And I honestly, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I cried. I don't cry much, but I cried because I said, damn, you know what? It made me realize how much harder I'm gonna have to work in this game to get where I wanna be.
Amen.
To be as successful as I wanna be. Right. And, you know, it's hard enough that I have so many barriers and obstacles against me. I'm already black, right?
Right.
You know, whether I'm mixed or not, I'm already black. And then on top of that, I'm a transgender woman. You know, that's another stigma. And it's just so many things. And I just, you know, it was a letdown, honestly. And I did finally end up finding somebody, you know, just somebody through the studio. Okay. Shout out Ultrium Studios. Thank you for working with a
Shout
bad
out
bitch.
Ultrium Studios.
You know, a bad bump. But, you know, I also found that as an opportunity. I found it as an opportunity to really win in the end. Because at the end of the day, I can really have a story behind it and say, you know what, this is what I went through, and I still made it here. Right. So, and again, back to socialism, you can do it too. Right.
It's always been said that, you know, rejection is direction, that they lead you, your nose leads you to your yes. Yeah. But just on that journey, it is hard because you just like, you loved everything about me. You got everything about me. You found out that one thing, and now all of a sudden, no. It's no because of that.
Right.
Because of that. Because of who
that will make you cry. Like, really, you just said how much you just praised me. You saw me, everything like that. And now all of a sudden when I tell you that, which is something that is not necessary for you to know.
Right.
Press the
really none of your business.
Press the fucking button.
Right. Exactly.
Really.
Right.
But for you to just, it's like, okay, but you know what, in the back of your mind again, you say, you know what, it wasn't supposed to be with you anyway.
It wasn't supposed to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Because your tracks is high. What were we about to, I'm sorry. What were you going to say, Sacha?
You was like, no, well, shoot, you took my question. No, but going back to, you said that you were raised in foster care. Can you touch on that just a little bit more?
Yeah. I grew up from home to home. Honestly, I was given up when I was 17 months old.
Really?
My mother.
Have you met her?
My biological mother. I have met her. 17 months, she ended up meeting some woman. I guess this was her best friend at the time. They knew each other from prison. She ended up having me, and I ended up being with her for a few years from the age of 17 months.
The woman that your mother was friends with?
With the friend,
okay.
Yeah. So,
I'm a little slow sometimes.
Yeah. R.I.P. to Pamela Godfrey. That was my ride.
Rest in peace.
So, yeah.
Surrogate mother.
Yes, and you know, speaking of Women's, you know, Day. You know, so it was really hard. I grew up going from house to house after her. She ended up going to prison, going back to Houston, Texas. Where
Who did, Pamela?
We went,
Pamela?
Yeah. So that's when I went.
How old were you when she went back to prison?
At that point I was 10, I believe.
Okay.
Really?
You did for a long time.
Yeah.
That must have been shocking to your system.
Yeah, it was. And I just always found myself in like different places. From there, she went back, and then her daughter, who wasn't even her blood either, so that wasn't even my blood. I called her my sister at the time. She couldn't take care of me. She was just turned 21. You know, so imagine just.
So Pamela just was the mother who just loved all the children.
She loved, and the craziest thing is, from me after her, me going from foster care to white people homes. Y'all, I live with Asians. Y'all, I live with white people. I remember my little best friend, Travis. I had a Latino best friend,
Travis.
Aaron.
From 10 to how old?
This was all the way until I got about 13, 14, and then that's when I was still in foster care. Well, I was never in foster care. that's the crazy part. I was never.
So you
weren't
actually officially in the system.
Yeah, they just was kind of bouncing me around.
Going to different families.
So I had this big ass lawsuit on my hand, y'all, that I never pressed. But
a lawsuit for what?
Just abandonment. Just never notifying that I was like with these different families. I was living with felons. It was all kind of crazy stuff. It was crazy stuff.
Yeah.
And you know, I went through a lot. I got to I finally got to Gardena.
Okay.
And I never want to speak down on somebody.
So wait, this started in Texas, or was this all in California?
So this was Houston, Texas. Then from there, after Pamela, after she went to prison, then I came back to California, Lancaster, Palmdale, Inglewood. You know, there I was.
So that's why you live in different places.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second, friends who are on social media sites, because you know the live only give you an hour, so we gonna stop and come back because yours stopped too.
On my side.
So share it.
25.
And then, but you can keep talking. You go ahead, keep talking.
Yeah, look, you can keep talking.
Yeah.
So it was place to place, and then were you? What do they usually do after that? Or do you become emancipated, or?
So at that point, around 10, 11, 12, no, you just go from home to home, or they find you a home.
Or once you become of age.
Once you become of age.
But you said you were never like in the system. You were living in different
until I got about 13 years old, which I ended up living in Gardena with one of my blood relatives, my elder sister. Not gonna say no names. I'm not gonna do that because I don't do that to family. Period.
No. Okay.
I did go through a lot there, which I will touch on in my documentary. It's coming out soon. But you know, I'll say that it was really harsh to finally have somebody in my life that looked something like me, that had my same blood, that treated me worse than any one of them, right? Dang. So, you know, like one of my songs, blood ain't thicker than water. You know, like it's you know, blood ain't always thicker than water. And,
right.
You know, I just got to a point where I said, I'm going to find out who I am. I want to, you know, that's when I started doing poetry. I locked myself in a room. I started reading the dictionary. Read, y'all.
Okay, come on.
That's how I became so verbose.
Become a word,
a wordsmith.
Yeah.
Right. Come on, verbose.
They should have called me verbosity, honey. No, but, you know, from there, I started reading. I started doing poetry. I was looking up to, you know, listening to Eminem's, Lil Wayne's.
When did poetry turn to rapping?
Right.
So poetry turned to rapping. You know what? Honestly, this is crazy, y'all. I don't look up to this artist as a major influence or icon to me, but I do think that he has iconic ways and that he is somebody who's amazing with metaphors. Okay. Y'all know the amazing Lil Wayne.
Yeah, he is.
Shout out Weezy.
He is. Yes, he is.
Honestly, y'all.
He is an icon.
He's an icon. He's an icon. His music, I heard the poetry in his music. Yeah. So there was a song I heard where he was talking. Y'all put the song on here if y'all know it. But it was a song that he was saying something about the blind bitches follow the blind and stuff. I don't know. The way he was putting it together, I was like, oh! And it sounded like my poetry. And so I said, I can put my poetry to a rhythm, to a beat.
To a beat.
You know? So I started in one of my...
What was your first song?
My first song was this. No, wait. My first rap. Y'all want to hear my first? I don't even.
Your first rap.
My first rap. I have a really good memory. So like, I think. What was it? It was. Oh, y'all, it's coming back. Hold on. Oh, here we go. See, I grew up on my own, had a little help, but in the end, I was alone. Climbed to the top, dropped the lies and found my throne. Looked down and I realized that it was made of gold. That's when I found a home. Look, now my eyes are open and I see life in a different light. Just give me the mic. I had a world thinking twice about the greatest, not saying I am, but soon I will be if I stick to my plan of building up a dynasty, goal lining on everything, bringing alive my wildest dreams. To the lights are blind and I can hear the fans scream, and they gasp and relapse inside of me. This is what I see. Yo, tell me, how does a minority take an inferiority to influence majorities? Now I got the power, I'ma use it like you never seen. And when I hit the scene, the whole world is seen.
Hey, that was good.
Yeah.
Okay, listen.
And y'all, I know it may sound like I wrote that like now, but
I know, that's why I was like, how old
honestly,
were you
I was
when you
reading the dictionary, like Lil Wayne helped me get into that dictionary. And Eminem, amazing rap god. I was, at that point, I was 12.
12?
Stop.
12,
Sickening.
13.
Come on, genius.
Right.
You know what? Speaking of that, can you do a little freestyle for us?
All right, put me on.
You do a freestyle for us? You gonna do a freestyle for us? And plus, you gonna give us a beat? Y'all gonna listen to this? We gonna do a freestyle right here. Friends, go to YouTube right now to Plop Life. PLOPPLIFE on YouTube if you want to hear, because you can hear her now if you're listening, but if you want to hear the song, the beat as well, you have to go to YouTube. But if you can just listen to now, just sound acapella, no worries.
Right.
So you ready?
Let me get some lip gloss. You know lip gloss gotta be popping, honey.
Okay, well pop it on up, girl.
Y'all ready?
We going. Okay.
Here we go. Y'all ready?
We ready.
All right. What's this?
Hey.
Look at you.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. Turn me up a little bit. It's the rap unicorn. Yo. Look, my ego, real big. On fire, I'm still lit. Your first love, that's my bitch. Didn't see a target, but still hit. See, I'm the Alpha Omega. I'm the god who made ya. Playing these tricks like Sega. Milk him until he spray dust. Just eyeball like the major leagues of the bitches licking balls on their knees. In Hollywood with sore feet. Ain't nothing much y'all can say to me. No make believe I'm a realist. It's perfect degree when I kill it. When a bad bone hits you, feeling that they all looking up to me with no ceilings. Check fight code. I'm top scorer. I sprinkle crumbs to these bum whores. Need competition. I'm so bored. Might go to sleep to 2024 just to even a scoreboard. Just to give them some help. I'm sorry, I'm not a magician. You need a tampon to help with that flow. Bitch, what? Bitch, where? She's who? Don't care. On pretty gang, I ain't got no fear. Can't compete when you don't compare, cause the only thing I'm beefing with is being broke, bitch. Oops, I broke your Kevin Hot, that's cause you been a joke, bitch. Such a fucking lady when he with me in the streets, but I turn into a beast and now he fuck me on the leash. Ready, whip, come and taste my cream. Max it out like with your team. Throw it up like bang your hood. Nightmare daddy, make me scream. Checks in my bank. Pussy on his neck. I was born to flex. Indicating with a shit. Checks in my bank. Pussy on his neck. I was born to flex. Kitchen came with a shit. Whip it. Whip it. Whip it. Whip it. Throw that back, no quit in. When I give it to him, don't catch no feelings. Whip it. Whip it. Whip it. Whip it. Throw that ass back, no quit in. When I give it to him, don't catch no feelings. Don't keep. Yeah.
On the spot.
Come on now.
It's the rap unicorn.
BANJI, Bad Bone.
Hi, everybody. They living. Yeah. All right. I love it. Tell the friends how they can reach you.
Right.
Y'all can reach me on Instagram across everything at BANJI Bad Bone. That's BANJIBADBONE. That's BANJI
Bad Bone.
Bad Bone. Bad Bone for life. Bad Bone. Hey, bad. Okay, you know what? There's a particular segment in your interview that we do. We're gonna put you in the plop seat. You ready to sit in the plop seat? Plop seat.
All right.
Plop seat.
Plop
so,
seat.
I'm gonna ask you a series of questions that she will answer very quickly, very honestly. It won't hurt. You'll love it. You ready?
I'm ready.
My first question is, how did you spend the money that you earned from your first job?
The way I spent my money was by saving it.
You didn't spend it on nothing?
Did not spend it.
Oh, wow. If you were writing a carousel, how do you think a carousel could be spiced up?
A carousel?
Like a merry-go-round. How can you spice up a carousel?
You can spice up a carousel by putting strobe lights on it. You can put glitter on it and put some unicorns on it, which is already on it.
Right.
Put me on it. Put me on it rapping.
Okay. What's your perfect breakfast?
Oh, my perfect breakfast. My perfect breakfast would probably be... It would be some green tea.
Okay.
It would be some bruschetta bread. It would be some eggs, lightly scrambled.
Okay.
It would be turkey bacon.
Okay.
Turkey bacon.
Healthy, and some avocado with a little bit of mayo.
Oh, that's why she's so thin and healthy.
Right.
Because I was be like eggs, bacon,
pancakes. Come on, T.
With a
I'm
grit.
trying, y'all. I'm from
Come on.
Texas, so you know I
Thank
don't
you.
really eat like that all the time.
Okay. What tells you the most about a person?
Their eyes. Looking in the soul. I find that nowadays, notice this, when you talk to people, people will never really look in your eyes.
They don't do
the
that
whole time
anymore.
you're talking. When I'm looking at you and I'm talking to you and I'm talking to people like this, I'm looking in their eyes the whole time and they always break. They can't stay. You know? And it's a test. It's just a test. I don't always do it, but I do it sometimes just to see through your soul and to see who you really are.
Right.
It tells everything. It truly does.
It does. Now, everybody gets different questions except for this one particular question.
Okay.
This one particular question everybody gets.
Okay.
And it is the envelope question. If there was an envelope with the day that you were going to die on it, would you open up the envelope?
If there was why would you ask me this damn question?
Because everybody asks that question.
If there was an envelope, and it said, "This is the date you're gonna die. Open if you want to see it."
Would you want to? Would you open?
Would you want to see it?
I was.
Yes.
Yes.
No?
I'm gonna say yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna say. I think I'm gonna say yes.
Why, Banji?
I think I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I watched a movie called 7 Pounds. And if y'all ever seen 7 Pounds,
Will Smith.
that movie, he knew what time he was going to die. He knew he was going to
Mm-hmm.
die. So instead of just going out and perishing and dying, he made sure, just like kind of like you leave like something, bags of money, you know, most people leave, but he left his whole body. He left everything he could. He left his eyes. He left his heart. He left everything he could. He left everything that you can give another person. Right? And that was the ultimate thing for me. And so I would love to be able to do that. I would love to find 7 people. It's called 7 Pounds because it was 7 people he found and say, you, I'm going to bless you. Right?
Oh, wow.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I think that's the first response that we've heard like that.
Yeah, that's different. Okay, what famous person do you feel does the most good for the world?
Can you put that cricket thing in the show?
No, we live, baby.
Let me see. Who does the most good in the world?
That's a hard one.
You wanted me to point out a specific artist
Yes,
or a person?
just a person, famous person that does. Do
feel.
you feel like that's most good in the world?
I mean, from what I see, this is only what I see. I don't know what most people do because there may be somebody with more money who never wants to show it on TV because they truly want to give, right? But from what I see, girl, you know I gotta shout. If I shout you out, girl, you gotta bring me on your show.
Okay.
I think Ellen. I truly see
answer.
Ellen giving to every race, every age, every type, bringing all kinds of people who may not have never had a chance before and they cry. Right?
What are you most grateful for?
I am most grateful for the few people around me that I can truly trust.
Okay, okay. What is the most interesting backhanded compliment you got?
What does that mean?
A backhanded compliment? Like when somebody says, "Oh, you pretty for a black girl."
Ooh. I
Something
guess
like
it would be, damn, you could really pass for a bitch.
Okay.
You're cunty.
Damn, you
sure
really look
think
like
you're
a bitch.
cunty?
Like,
You're cunty.
I mean,
What are your 2 favorite snacks?
oh, my 2 favorite snacks.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good question. Okay. God damn it. I do not like you right now. Okay, I would say cookie dough ice cream.
Okay.
Really?
And snack. I'll just go with natural gummy bears.
Okay.
Really?
Okay.
And gummy bears.
Natural. The natural ones.
Okay. Besides
They different.
Besides diplomacy or war,
Uh-huh.
what do you feel is the best way for countries to settle disputes?
Rock, paper, scissors?
She said rock, paper, scissors. That's cute.
Yeah.
Handle it like a dog.
You out the
Handle it like a
Popsy.
dog.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
That was good.
We're
that
so
was
grateful.
good,
Thank you so
Banji.
much. Tell the friends again how to get in contact with you and where can they get your music from?
You can find me across all streaming, iTunes, from Spotify. Add me to your playlist. You can find me at Banji Bad Bone. That's BANJI. Go ahead, write it down. Screenshot
Write it down.
BADBONE. That's Banji Bad
Banji
Bone.
Bad Bone.
And don't forget,
Come on,
you can go
Banji.
follow my page, Banji Bundles, and go get you some bundles. Okay?
Get you
'Cause
some
I know you
bundles,
need
bro.
it.
Listen, friends, we thank y'all so
Yeah.
very much for coming, and we're so happy that Banji Bambo is gonna be here with us for the remainder. Don't forget today's topic is for the show. It's okay. We are still gonna flip and rotate for a minute, and right now, you want to introduce your song? Money Rose. We're gonna listen to Money Rose, an exclusive.
All right, y'all. So let me break down this song for y'all a little bit. So this is an exclusive song, the first single that's going to be off of my debut EP album called Banji Island. And this song, Banji Island, is going. I'm branding. Y'all.
Okay.
But it's this song is called Money Rose, and pretty much it embodies. It pretty much says boldly Instead of bringing me roses that die, bring me a money rose, something I can use.
Okay.
Bring me something I can use. Play that shit for
Here y'all go, money rose.
Play that shit for
Money rose. Okay.
Some dips, Reese's Pieces, pretzels, and a large popcorn.
A large? You got fucking money. He got money. Get it all for him. He got money. Get it all.
Oh, Daddy. Oh, that's what you got for me, Daddy? I like that one. Oh, I like that one too. Oh.
I tell him to bring me a money rose. Make sure it's made up 100 stone. Pull off the pedals, I counted the netto. I make sure it come back 100-fold. Money roll, money roll, money rolls. Make sure it's made up 100 stone. Pull off the pedals, I counted the netto. I make sure it come back 100-fold. Money roll, money roll, money roll, money roll. Money rolls, money rolls, money rolls. Money rolls, money rolls, money rolls. Money rolls, money rolls, money rolls. Money roll, money roll, money rolls. Bouquet of 24 karat gold. He say he hate that I'm never home. I told him let God and let it go. You want a queen, put me on a throne. You want a bop, put me on a song. I ride a 16 to make every baller show up to my court shooting money roses. Photo shoot killing them every pose. It's hurting they feelings, they looking hopeless. Pretty and skinny, you gotta know. Came out the blue like I'm hocus pocus. Who wants a flower when you can have money and power? Building my brand till I get an empire. Here go the keys, I'm taking a shower, then come back and work me out till I retire. Bring me a money rose. Make sure it's made up 100 stone. Pull off the pedals, I counted the netto. I make sure it come back 100-fold. Money roll, money roll, money rolls. Make sure it's made up 100 stone. Pull off the pedals, I counted the netto. I make sure it come back 100-fold. Money roll, money roll, money roll, money roll. Money rolls, money rolls, money rolls. Money rolls, money rolls, money rolls. Money rolls, money rolls, money rolls. See, all my niggas know the difference. A paying and paying me attention. Yeah, he ride my love and forgiveness. Every day for me is Thanksgiving. Cause your talk is cheap, I don't listen. I stay booking flights, I stay tripping. And with an open tab, I stay sipping. Iceberg slim, I'm fly, bitch, I'm pippin'. Now little daddy say checking on me. Told him not in my savings, my checking's only. Damn, I hate when my bank account looking lonely. If he saying he know me, he really owe me. I don't fuck with no niggas on CPN. Only selling weed and they sleeping in. Only card he swiping is EBT. If he ain't in the whip, then I don't even speak. I tell him to bring me a money rose. Make sure it's made up 100 stone. Pull off the pedals, I counted the netto. I make sure it come back 100-fold. Money roll, money roll, money rolls. Make sure it's made up 100 stone. Pull off the pedals, I counted the netto. I make sure it come back 100-fold. Money roll, money roll, money roll, money roll. Money rolls, money rolls, money rolls. Money rolls, money rolls, money rolls. Money rolls, money rolls, make it rain. Trick, make it rain. Put some respect on my name. I got him kissing the ring, sucking my toes and screaming my name. Bitch, I'm a pro, ain't a hoe in my lane. Trick, make it rain. Put some respect on my name. I got him kissing the ring, sucking my toes, screaming my name. Bitch, I'm a pro, ain't a hoe in my lane. Money roll, money roll, money roll. Money rolls, money rolls, money rolls. Money rolls, money rolls, money rolls.
Coming on in, coming on in, coming on in. Hey, hey, Money Rose. Hey, friends, y'all like that? That was BANJI Bad Bone, Money Rose, baby. Bring me a Money Rose.
Right.
Bring us a Money Rose over here to PLOPP Life, honey.
Make sure it's made up 100 stuff.
Yes, I'll take dollars though.
Right.
I'm a grateful bitch.
Yes.
Dollars, fives, tens, Lankins.
Shoot,
Okay.
even if it is just a real rose, I'll take that. Just show me
I don't want
some
that.
type of. Show me some.
That's sweet.
Thank you,
Show me love. Show me how you. Oh no. She won't show love, honey. Listen, show us some love though. Why don't y'all go to some of these social media platforms?
Right.
Subscribe
Make
to
sure you
PLOPP
do.
Life.
Yes.
You can reach PLOPP Life from Sacha's page.
Yes.
She's on Instagram at There Is Only One Sacha.
Right.
Because there is. You can go to the Accelerated Radio Network page,
You can.
Excel Radio. You can come to my page.
Yes.
Come into my house.
Deshon Gray.
Deshon Gray. Hi, Shayla. Shayla's here. Hi, Shayla. Shayla will be here next week.
Come on, Shayla.
She will. And you can also go to the actual Plop Life page, PLOPPLIFE.
Right.
We'd love to have you come on, subscribe, and plop on the sofa with us. Friends, give us a call here at 310-910-9676, extension 1.
Yes.
Very soon and very shortly, we're thinking about implementing some new things into the program. And so one of those things we want to do is call it a personal plop, where you just have an issue. You may want to just DM to one of us and have us read it and solve your problem.
Right.
Because we don't mind helping you with your problem. Personal plop, right? Today's topic is okay is okay. But before we get into that, we're going to do the flip and rotate. With the flip and rotate is where we just take a few issues. We'll flip and rotate because we on the green sofa.
Okay. All right.
And that sound you hear in your ear if you're listening to us on YouTube or any of the streaming websites, you can hear some tapping. That is us cleaning the pillows off, because sometimes you got to flip and rotate clean the sofa cushions out. You pull them cushions up and you see things you were looking for. You see things you didn't know you were looking for. Yes. Right. And you flip it back over, you got a new sofa.
You sure do.
First up, since we're talking about money,
right?
There was an article in CNN. Can money buy happiness? They did a study.
BANJI said it could with a money rose.
I mean, I think it depends on who you ask and when you ask them. If money can buy happiness.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. They did a study in Germany, and they did it with some college students, and they wanted to do they wanted to see what the difference between would be between happiness and altruism. So they gave the students $100 or 100 euros, and they said some of the students could either keep the money for themselves or they could donate it to someone else to save their life.
Oh, and to save their life.
Right. They donated to a program that deals with tuberculosis, TB, because that is still life-threatening. And so they did. Some of the students donated it to the tuberculosis program. Society, wherever they donated. Some of the students kept it for themselves. The students who kept it for themselves, they asked the students a month later how they felt. The students who kept the money for themselves said, "I still feel great." The students who did not keep the money for themselves said they felt great at first, but it's kind of worn off. So they developed a term called helper's high. How people get a high off of helping somebody. You ever help somebody and it made you just feel really, really good?
Yes.
But then it kind of wore off.
Yes.
You know, I guess it can also depend on where you gave it from. But they also said that pro-social behavior does not unequivocally increase happiness. So just because you're doing something for somebody else, for the social society, doesn't guarantee that you're going to be happy and stay happy.
I watched a documentary on Netflix a few years ago. You know, I'm always watching documentaries.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
And it was called Happy.
Okay.
But the basis for it, they traveled all over the world to different areas, and they spoke with people who we would deem have far less or not as wealthy as we are here in the U.S. But the research shows that ultimately money does not make you happy. It's your state of mind that makes you happy, because the people that they interviewed and the places where they live and having absolutely nothing, their spirits were so high and they were so pleasant just to be around every day.
Had they ever had any money, or they always had nothing?
Some did, some didn't.
Okay. Because in that article, it's amazing you said that, because in that article they did also say that they kind of figured out that, you know, happiness in life, happiness came from finding out the meaning of life.
Yes.
So it very much coincides with what you were saying about that in the documentary.
And then but it also made a point about what you said. It is a feeling that is not that doesn't last a very long time.
No.
It's just a short-term feeling.
It is.
That you get of excitement because you've done something, but after it's gone, you know, you don't have that lasting feeling of happiness. So because
when we give to others, we feel like we are contributing to society and to community.
Right.
So that's what makes it you feel like you feel good. But also, I when I was looking at it, I said, you know what? But there is a difference between giving of yourself and giving out of your resource. Giving money is not giving of yourself.
No.
Giving of yourself is going to feed the homeless.
Right.
Giving of yourself is when you take the time to give. You're not giving anything tangible.
Right.
You're giving your time and giving your talent. But when you are giving out of your
if I'm
resources,
giving you some food, that's
well,
tangible.
I mean, that is, if I'm giving you food,
right.
it's something. But if I'm actually feeding you, that's
Right.
a different thing.
Right.
Come
No,
on,
it is.
Let me
That's
cook
true.
for you. Let me do this. Let me egg before. That's what sometimes you see people, they're asking for money outside. I'm like, baby, I can't give you the money, but what you want a number 3 out of here? I'll upsize and everything for you.
Right.
Well, I don't know. Okay, well, then you weren't hungry.
You know what?
You know, I don't have a problem doing that.
I'm always
honestly, every time I see somebody young that's homeless on the street, I guess I do give myself. I'm glad that you made that point because I feel like I speak to them and I ask them, how did you get here? What is going on in your life? What knowledge do I have that I can? What fountain of water can I give you to drink from that will help you to move forward in whatever situation that you're in?
Let's get out of yourself.
No matter if it's your attitude or whatever the case may be. So, and you know what, like. On the topic of happiness and whether money or not makes you happy, I think a lot of that depends on like perspective, and I think that it depends on where you come from, how you grew up, and what you've had before. And one, music leads my life, right? So I'm always gonna come with a quote or something, right? If it's not mine, it's somebody else's. So from the great India Arie, she said, "Off in the back country of Brazil, I met a young brother that made me feel like I could accomplish anything."
Right.
So just like me, he wanted to sing. He had no windows and no doors. He lived a simple life and was extremely poor. On top of all that, he had no eyesight, but that didn't keep him from seeing the light. He said, well, what's it like in the USA?
And all I did was complain.
He said, but living here is paradise. He taught me paradise is in your mind, and there's hope, right? So that song, that little verse taught me that there's always hope. Now, if you're blind with no house, you can find some type of happiness. Money is not the root.
No. Well, it also
is the root of some other things, but
well, I mean, the love of money is the root of all evil, not money, because the Bible also tells you money answereth all things. Don't be fooled. Money ain't evil. Paying your bills and your rent.
Right.
No, but they did also, because we were saying earlier about where you are in your life at the time. They did say what they did at the end of the study was the students who gave their money to charity, they gave them $100 more to keep for themselves, and they were ecstatic. So they said, in order to answer their question, was it the fact that the students really did feel like they wanted to do something good with the money, or is it that college students who are strapped for money, usually for cash, needed the money and they wanted to keep it?
Right.
So how do you answer this? So this really can't answer the question. So it's personal. So it's like what Sacha was saying, it's just where you are in your mind, and you can make a decision to be, because happiness is a decision, really.
Right.
But sometimes, if you need a few
well,
dollars
right
to pay
now,
that rent, come on.
Right now,
when that rent due,
right.
that'll make me happy to pay it. Come on.
Money can buy happiness at this time.
Like Cardi B said, money.
Right.
Money rolls. And I feel like, honestly, money at the end of the day is a part of your livelihood. So I feel like if a college student, or if I was in a point where I was about to lose my house, all I needed was that $50 to pay whatever I needed to pay, I'm going to have faith that God is taking care of whatever else is going on.
That's right.
But I know that what I'm going through, right? But you know in your heart, and you know from your own conscience what's going on with you. So.
Yeah. Shifting a little bit, though, we were talking earlier about Nathaniel Woods, who we were giving our prayers to his family for what I chose to say was murder, but he was executed in the state of Alabama, Birmingham, Alabama, last Thursday at 9 o'clock in the evening, 9:01 to be exact. He was wrongfully accused in 2004, accused and convicted for killing 3 cops who were serving him a misdemeanor domestic assault warrant. And him and his friend that was there, they were serving the warrant to what they suspected to be a drug house. His friend Spencer Kelly, I think that's his name. Carrie Spencer, I'm sorry. Okay. Carrie Spencer is the one who actually shot the cops. Carrie Spencer is the one who admitted to shooting the cops. There was a 4th cop who was wounded, who did survive. The prosecutors also admitted that Spencer was the trigger man. However, they convicted Nathaniel Woods on being an accomplice because he was there. He had no gun or nothing at all, period. He made no shots. just this past week, the United States Supreme Court did grant a temporary stay in order to do an appeal. Kerry Spencer again came forth and said he is 100% innocent. He did nothing wrong. I do believe also, too, that Martin Luther King III got involved and spoke.
He did.
And Governor Kay Ivey denied clemency, and so they executed him. Spencer Carey is still on death row. He's not dead.
Right.
And they have no date for him.
Right.
So we just want to send our love that direction to his family because they just don't understand that. Now, could it be a case of wrong place, wrong time? I mean,
it has happened.
It's happened.
Mm-hmm.
It's happened. And unfortunately, it's happened to this man's detriment. Another case of wrong place, wrong time also is J. Tyrone Hollis, who was a young man who he was 17 years old 2.5 years ago. Mm-hmm. He was charged with capital murder for the shooting in Mesquite, Texas of a guy by the name of Isaiah Jones. Mm-hmm. The DA had proof that he was not the assailant. The police bullied him into a confession that he actually never confessed to doing. He only said, "I was there." He said, "I was there." He was falsely accused by a suspect. The actual killer is free. He was actually granted. The attorney came on and got him off, or got him found. I won't say got him off because he didn't do anything wrong. Found him not guilty on last Friday. His bail was $750,000. 10% of that $75,000.
Right.
His family said we don't got that kind of money. He was let go. Got back to jail, and the clerk's office said, well, nobody wants to stay late, so you got to stay in jail till next week. Or pay the bond.
Right.
So y'all can't process this man out, but y'all can take them. Okay, never mind. But anyway, his lawyer got on social media, and it went to trending and whatever. Saturday night, they let that baby out.
Right. Social media is changing lives.
Come on.
As much as they want to talk down on it, social media does
because nobody wants the negative press. They want the press, but not the negative press. Yeah.
And the lawyer was like, some people need to lose their jobs behind this. And the DA had proof all this time that he was not the killer. But because of, I guess they said he wanted to, because of career ambitions. I guess the DA had career ambitions, so he wanted to prosecute somebody.
Well, that's why I think California is voting to do away with the bail system, and hopefully the rest of the nation they follow through with that.
It's so unfair.
It is unfair. You get out of jail if you have money.
If you got money, you get out.
Yeah.
Ain't that something? Child, what we trying to get out of is this COVID-19, honey. Can we get out of it, child? What's going on with COVID-19, Ms. Granger?
It's all over.
It's all over, child.
It's all over. And it's just, I don't know. It's just, you've just been inundated with so much information.
It's everywhere. You can't not see it.
You can't. I was trying to go look up something else, but updates is on everything.
I mean, from everywhere.
Right.
TV,
every
phone,
angle.
everything.
My job. Like, they update us constantly, which I love. Like, you know.
Right.
Yeah, but is it like overkill? I mean, like, what are we doing?
Are we creating panic? More panic?
So, according to Elon Musk,
there
is an overkill from social media and news.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah,
That's how
which is true.
Feels.
It is.
I feel like, personally, that people are nasty. I've seen a lot of things. I've seen a lot of things. From being on the transit system to being out in my car. Thank God. Thank you. Hallelujah. Jesus. Thank you. I've just seen nasty things, you know, and I understand where it can go left, you know, from some of these Asian people in China eating live animals, you know.
You think it came from that?
I truly
because I don't.
I think it came from that.
Really?
From
coronavirus been around. Coronavirus is not new.
Right. It's not new.
No.
It's been here before.
Yes, it's been here.
It wasn't SARS, was it?
No, that's something different.
Right.
Coronavirus ain't new.
No,
and
it's
not. And they tried to sell that story about bat soup over in China and Wuhan, honey. And I'm like, something may have been ignited there, but bat soup is not coronavirus. Not the same thing. They tried to sell that, and that was batshit crazy. That wasn't bad soup. But we actually do know that the Grand Princess cruise ship has 700 infected people on the ship. They just docked in Oakland.
Oh, in Oakland.
In Oakland, 21. Most of the people infected were the crew members. Wow. There's a couple by the name of Ronald and Eva Weisberger who is suing the cruise ship line for $1 million because they said you knew before we got our asses on that ship that they was infected. Right. Oh, they pissed. It was 3,500 people on that ship. They pissed. They mad. It docked, and they all went to wherever you lived. If you lived in Atlanta, they took your ass to Dobbins. If you lived here, you went to the base, I think, in San Diego. They made everybody go to you got to go to these facilities.
Yeah. Right. And then why they take them to Oakland? Out of all harbors.
Because it was on the San Francisco Bay.
There ain't nothing else on the San Francisco Bay.
Well, that was the closest one there. Let them go there and ship them home everywhere else. But they have USC, Stanford, and UCLA have closed. They're doing online classes only.
Wow.
Yeah, I was reading.
Starting
tomorrow. A lot of parents. Well, they're just in a frenzy because they have to now abruptly try to get their kids home. Some people don't even have a place to go. International students, how are you supposed to get a ticket?
Yeah.
Because it's so expensive last minute.
Now, well, some of these airline prices is dropping because ain't nobody flying.
Well, yeah, that is.
But some of these places like Italy ain't no in. The prime minister said nobody's in, nobody's out.
Right. No.
Sit down.
That's it.
If you here, you stuck. If you ain't from here, you can't come here.
I think that would be the biggest concern. I would want to be stuck in my home country.
I would love to be stuck.
Yeah, but what if you're trying to get home? What if you're not home and you want to get home and they like, sorry, sis?
But that's what I'm saying. I would want to be stuck in my home country.
Gotcha. Gas prices is lower because anybody said anybody going nowhere.
Right, no.
Hey, Joaquin. Alex, gas prices. Costco is not giving out samples no more.
No.
Ain't nobody going nowhere, but the water's gone.
Costco's ain't giving no samples. The water is gone. People's buying water and toilet paper, child.
Gone.
You go to any one of these aisles,
sanitizer,
ain't no soap, ain't no sanitizer, no bleach. I said, well, what the hell was people doing before this?
Let me tell you,
I was like, shit, but y'all nasty motherfuckers was washing your hands before.
But let me tell y'all something. If y'all do get yourself on enough food and enough non-perishables, look up that list on Google because I did mine.
But I'm like, but for what though? You can still travel with. But you know what? I got this particular point of view from a post that Sacha put up a few last week or sometime. Y'all get buying all these water bottles and soap. Buy some condoms.
Right.
I got mine.
I mean, y'all not worried about that. Y'all worried about the washing your
right.
Come on now.
The meme had said.
What did it say, girl?
3,000 people are infected with the coronavirus. Everybody's wearing masks. 3 million people have AIDS, and ain't nobody wearing condoms.
The hell? The things we take up issue with, but they have canceled so many festivals. They've canceled so many concerts. So many celebrities like Pearl Jam, Mariah Carey. They're canceling concert dates.
You cannot go to Jeopardy in the studio audience.
You can't go to Jeopardy, or I think Price is Right too. Is it
right?
Jeopardy.
Postmates, you can't. Ain't no face-to-face contact. Put your food on the side outside the door.
Child, I know. They said the NBA games may not have no fans in the audience. Right, and LeBron said he ain't playing. He changed his mind on the press conference today because I think the NBA said,
"Oh, is that what happened?"
The soccer players slapping invisible hands. I'm sitting watching. I'm like, ooh.
They look, bruh. You gonna play, baby. We gave you that coin. You gonna go out there and play. He changed his mind. Coachella canceled. South by Southwest canceled. Stagecoach canceled. Tomorrowland Winners canceled. Ultra Music Fest canceled. Korea Times Music Festivals canceled. Emerald City Comic Con is canceled. And the Tokyo Summer Games have until May to decide whether they're gonna cancel it. Everything's canceled. Is the world canceled?
The world's canceled.
Now, this is what we need to be concerned with. 5 members of Congress have come in contact with somebody who was diagnosed from the CPAC conference. 5 Republican congressmen, if I can say that very clearly. And they have been in contact. 2 of those people have been in contact with y'all's orange president. Meanwhile, they gets on the press conference yesterday, him and Pence. They asked him, have you been tested for coronavirus? Because you've been on, not only have you come in contact with these people, but they've been on Air Force One with you on the plane.
Right.
Close quarters.
What did he say?
He said nothing.
sounds about right.
45 said nothing at all. They asked Pence, has he been tested? And I don't know what the White House doctor, you don't know what the doctor is told. Everybody running around here getting tested. You can't get one of them kids.
Yeah, I think Trump needs to go ahead, go to China and figure it out. Figure out what's going on for us.
Girl. So he not saying nothing about it, child. He don't want to say, but get tested. Why you don't want to get tested? Girl, but anyway.
But they're making a big deal out of it because I was talking to one of my friends and she's like, oh, it's no big deal. It's more people who die of the flu. I'm like, yeah, but they have a vaccine for the flu.
Thank you.
They have medicine that can take you to kind of help you get through the flu. We don't know what's going on with this, and that's why it's a lot of panic because I know that I was reading the death toll has been, though, for older individuals who are more susceptible to dying are those with a compromised immune system. But even still, if you're getting sick, you want something there to try to combat it. The only thing that people have been taking, there was a doctor on television, his immune system has been compromised and he's really worried because he's like, I don't know how much longer I have left.
Really?
The only thing he's been drinking is Gatorade. That's the only thing they've been giving him. Right, to stay hydrated.
Wow.
But he was so weak because I forgot the disease that he said he had already.
Oh,
that's affecting his lungs. Right. And now he has the coronavirus. And, if your immune system is compromised,
you fucked.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So
we're going to pray for him, child.
They said a lot of people, most people won't die from it. You'll be sick. But you won't die from it.
But you won't die from it.
But who wants that? But we don't even know what it is.
We don't know what it is. But if you're in the local Los Angeles area, Spectrum One News said you can go to their website, SpectrumNews1, the number one.com, in order to see if, they have a list of the school closings as they happen. If any of your kids are in school,
have they started closing schools?
Well, Marietta High School is closing. Marietta, because one of the faculty. So some of the schools is closing. You see the colleges is closing.
Yeah, schools are going to follow suit next.
Yeah,
for sure.
child. But y'all just be careful. Wash your hands. Wash your ass.
Wash your hands. Not just wash. Sing happy birthday twice in some warm water and scrub.
And some hot water. Scrub it with some soap too.
Y'all should have been doing that anyway.
We're going to take a little song break, child. We're going to play a little Biggie. We're going to come back real quick and we're going to talk about why okay is okay. Okay is okay.
I am not.
Okay is okay.
Okay is okay.
96, my Nostradamus niggas. My Fulton Street niggas. Dangerous MCs. Check it out. Diamonds on my neck. Chrome drop top, chilling on the scene, smoking pounds of green. Ooh wee, you see the ugliest, money hungriest, Brooklyn Loch Ness, 9mm cock test, one for test, and the winner is.
Y'all niggas know the rules. I blast on niggas so
my fist never bruised. Land still cruise, Frank White paid his dues. Ask who's the raw, bet they say Papa Berry. Look forward to me like commissary. All of a sudden, now everybody Big Willie done did it. Come with it, get your head split it. Or get your neck slitted, admit it, you overdid it, you shit it, just ain't got that loud. Go to shine like to down. Biggie Small, the illest, and how phrase raise your eyebrow. By now you figure, he talking about that nigga, but your weak ass assumptions lead led the dumping.
Hi friends, we back on PLOPP Life, people love other people's problems. Back here with BANJI, Bambone, and Sacha, and Deshon, and A+, and okay is okay. No?
It is.
It's a yes.
Okay. It's a yes. It's a yes. Okay, so we're back, and today's topic is okay is okay. So please call in with us, 310-910-9676, extension 1, to join in on the conversation, or you can comment on any one of our social media websites, Sacha, Deshon, BANJI, Bambone, PLOPP Life, whoever. We here. Okay is okay. And this particular topic came from a post I had saw somebody had put on there, and it was like, and they just said okay is okay, and it kind of spoke to me because I was like, you know what? Do we always have to have extreme feelings of emotions? Can we not just be even tempered? Do we have to be extremely happy or extremely sad? Sometimes aren't you just okay?
Sometimes you are.
But most time when you say, people say, how you doing? You say, oh, I'm okay. People think something wrong.
Right.
Why is that?
Yeah. Because they either want you to, be really happy and cheerful, or if they're used to getting that from you all the time. Because I know if I say, "Oh, I'm okay," people are like, "Well, but why though?" Because you always so upbeat and you always so. Why you just okay?
But you're not a robot.
Just okay right now.
What's wrong?
Right.
Yeah. What's wrong?
But I don't have no money rolls.
Okay. But isn't that the same as when people say, "Oh, I'm straight," or "I'm chilling," or "I'm good"?
Right.
Isn't that the same thing as okay? But when you say okay, it's like a negative or a sad connotation to it.
Maybe I should have taken my own doggone advice because somebody told me it's okay, and I'm like, no, but that's unacceptable. But I should have accepted.
Really?
Okay, it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that you say that.
Yeah. Okay, it's okay. Because let me tell you something. Saying okay is sometimes the easiest, most socially acceptable way of saying I'm something else. It may be complicated. It may be something I'm unsure of. But the only thing I can tell you is I'm okay.
Because sometimes I feel like it's repetitive and redundant. Like, I feel like people just say, "Oh, how are you? I'm good. I'm great," and then they never go back and forth with the conversation. So it just stops there. Were you really interested in how good I am? Because I can sit here for an hour and plot,
That's
and
true.
talk to you for hours, but do you really
true.
want to hear that? Are you really going to be concerned and ready to help me out if I tell you something that's my problem, right? So I think that's truly what it comes to when people say, "I'm good, I'm okay."
I mean, sometimes you in a space where you're trying to figure shit out. And sometimes when you figuring it out, you just living regular life. You like, I'm figuring some shit out, but I'm still living regular life. So I'm dropping the kids off. I'm at the grocery store. I'm at church. I'm at work. I'm okay.
Got it.
No?
Yeah, I think it really depends on gestures, energy. I'm really big on energy, right? So I feel like energy and chakras, it comes off of you.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm alright. You know,
some things are so multi-layered.
It's just multi-layered.
That is true.
It's real. We not only a soul. We not only like this flesh, right?
Come on. And some things take too long to explain. So all thing you can do is say I'm okay.
Right.
Some shit you be like, I'm okay.
Sometimes I don't want you in my business, so that's all I'm giving you.
Why, that was my next point.
Okay.
Girl.
All right, that's it. Because I'll never,
you with that.
right, I'll never share it with you.
Right.
But have you ever been in a situation where you was just like, no, I'm not gonna say I'm okay. I'm doing horrible. And matter of fact, have you ever had that?
Yeah, but it depends on who you saying that to.
Okay.
I've never said that because I know that's going to be an open question, or your response opens up yourself to more questions. Well, then why? So no, I would never say that. Because like I said, I don't want, some people I want in my business, some people I don't.
Well, because when you do that also too, some people don't really want to know the why, they just want to know the story.
They just want
to know the tea.
Right.
They don't want to help. They don't want to give
any
they don't want to have any solution. They just want to know your business.
Right.
So you just say, I'm okay.
You gotta just
I'm okay. But you know what the beautiful thing about that is that when because sometimes you have to, even if you're doing great, you can say, okay, some people you can't trust with your happiness or your going through moment.
Right.
Just, I'm okay, child.
Right.
I'm good.
right.
But
on the inside,
I'm okay.
Look at it.
On the inside, you be like, I can't wait to talk to my homegirl.
Just give her
to get this shit up on me. But not to you.
Right.
You know right.
Yeah.
But you know, okay can be a step forward. It could be a stumble back. The beautiful thing is that when you have somebody who knows you well enough to actually know what that okay means.
This is true. And that you trust enough with that information.
But wait.
What's that?
Because I'm listening to the song. Because I didn't mean for that to be over what we're talking about now.
Oh.
Okay, it's okay. Because we're doing, it's a tribute to Biggie, but this song is probably a little over.
And I feel,
go ahead.
You see, we was there.
Listen, girl.
No, but I honestly, I think that it's okay not to be okay.
It is.
I truly believe in that.
Come on.
Okay, right.
And it came from a little song from a little birdie. You know what I'm saying? I go back to music. Her name is Jessie J, and she has a song that says
Jessie J. She's
true
awesome.
to who you are. Who you are. Who are you?
Who are you?
And it's okay not to be okay. Right? So sometimes it's okay to live in your truth and just tell somebody, nah, I'm not good.
No, I'm not good.
Thank
no,
you.
I'm
not
good.
good. That don't mean you're not obligated to do nothing else past that, right? So I think it's okay to not be okay. Definitely.
I think people have doubts because sometimes okay is not okay, but you have to know when that is.
Right.
I read something online that says, look around you. How many people do you think are settling? Probably a hell of a lot. People settle into okay relationships, okay jobs,
Yes.
okay friends, and an okay life. Why? Because okay is comfortable. Okay pays the bills and provides a warm bed at night.
Right.
Some people are fine with okay, and guess what? That's okay.
That's okay.
But okay is not thrilling. It isn't passion. It's not life-changing or unforgettable. Okay is not the reason you risk absolutely everything you've got for the smallest chance that something absolutely amazing could happen.
Right. That's true.
We had an absolutely amazing time with you, my dog.
We did.
The BANJI Bad Ball, honey. Tell them real quick how they can get in contact with you again, boo.
Get in contact with No, you cannot have my number. Stop.
No. No numbers.
You can contact me on Instagram and across all social media, DMs and all that. At BANJI Badbone. Go to my YouTube at BANJI Badbone. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on everything. Add me to your playlist on Spotify. You know what it is. It's the rap unicorn BANJI Badbone.
Big ups to PLOPP Life. Big ups everything to Cheesecake de Granger. Please hit them up
310-774-6701
or cheesecakedegranger.com. Big ups to A Plus. Thank you, A Plus, again for every Tuesday. We love you. Y'all tune in tomorrow 10 o'clock for the Takeover Baby on Accelerated Radio. Next week we will be here with the very wonderful and capable Shayla Demure. Hey Shayla. And next week's subject is what, Sacha?
I forgot what I said.
You got it right the first time.
You right.
What we say now, boo?
We plopping out.
Plopping out. Bye.
But I got your nigga on my nuts. Oh, I mean my ovaries. Call my bluff. Trolling on my page, they can never get enough. I'm a whole damn vibe. I'm a whole damn vibe, goddamn. I'm a whole damn vibe. Got my foot on their neck for these bitches recognize, goddamn. I'm a whole damn vibe. Look at me, bitch, I'm a